Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anissa Bulan Purnama.
And I am Matiana. I am Joseph Priyanti.
We from Group 3 will explain the material entitled Inversion and Relative Clause. The first will be read by Selsa.
So, I will explain about material inversion. The first material is a definition of inversion. Inversion in English grammar is change in word order from the normal arrangement to give a certain emphasis or style in sentence. Usually, English sentences follow the subject, verb, object, SVO order, but in inversion, the order can be verb, subject, object, FCO, or other word, verb, subject. The example, normal order, SVO. She rarely eats junk food. She as subject, eats as verb, junk food as object. Inversion order FCO. Rarely does she eat junk food. Rarely as adverb, does as auxiliary verb, she as subject, main it as main verb. Next, B. Inversion function. Inversion are used to adding emphasis to a particular part of the sentence. Create variety in writing or speaking style, make a sentence more formal or dramatic, convey contrast or surprise. Inversion often appear in literary writing, journalism, or in formal language. Next, C. Inversion rules and examples. There are several types of inversion in English. Inversional with the pressure, not only but also. This type of inversion is used to give emphasis to two related points. This structure is used to show that both statements are true or applicable. Example, not only did she excel in her studies, but she also won multiple awards. Inversion with negative adverbials. This type of inversion is used with negative adverbs such as never, rarely, seldom, little, and hardly. When those words are placed at the beginning of a sentence, the word order is reversed verb subject to give emphasis. Example, never have I seen such as a beautiful sunset. Rarely does he go out on weekend. Inversion with process. Only after, only when, age. This type of inversion is used to show a certain condition or time before something happens. It is usually used in sentences that start with only. Example, only after that storm had passed did they realize the extent of the damage. Inversion with place adverbials. When place adverbial phrase phrases are placed at the beginning of a sentence, they can cause inversion in formal or written grammar. Example, in the garden stood a tall, majestic tree. Inversion with condition without if in conditional sentence. Sometimes the if is omitted and the sequence becomes inversion. It is usually used with auxiliary verb like had, were, or should. Example, had he known about the event, he would have attended. Should you need any help, feel free to call me.
Okay, part D. When do we use inversion? The first, after negative words or words with negative meanings, such as never have I seen such a beautiful sunset. And the second, after adverbial phrases at the beginning of a sentence, such as under no circumstance should you open the door. And the third, in conditional sentence of types 2 and 3 if it's a mate, such as where are you, I will take the job. And the fourth, in sentence with so, neither and nor, such as still likes coffee and so do I. And the fifth, after the interrogative word in an intricately interrogative sentence, I wonder where he went, such as she asked when I would arrive. And part E, definition of relative clause. A relative clause is a clause that provides additional information about a noun in a sentence. This information is usually explained through conjunctions such as who, which, that, or whose, which are often called relative pronouns. Relative clause generally cannot stand alone and depend on the main clause for complete meanings. In the next part, F. Function of relative clause. Relative clause are used to the first add specific information about a noun in a sentence without having to create a new sentence, and the second help identify or describe the noun in more detail, and the third reduce repetition and making the sentence more concise. Okay, next, the types of relative clause. There are two main types of relative clause in English. The first is defining relative clause. This type serves to provide essential information about the noun being referred to, so that the reader or listener can know specifically what or what is being discussed. For example, the person who won the contest is my friend. Uh, In defining relative clause, the word that can often replace who or which. Next is non-defining relative clause. Non-defining relative clause provide additional or optional information about the noun being referred to. For example, the Eiffel Tower, which is in France, attracts millions of tourists each year. A non-defining relative clause that cannot be used instead of who or which. Next is the rules of using relative pronouns. Relative pronouns that are often used in relative clause include who, used for people. The teacher who helped me was very kind. Which, used for objects or animals. The movie which we watched was amazing. That can be used for people, things, or animals, usually in a defining clause. Like the car that he bought is very fast. Was used to show ownership. Like the gear was brother is an actor is my friend. Connects E. Further example and used in sentence. Relative clause can be used in various contexts to provide additional information or further explanation. Relative clause with person who Like the athlete who won the race was given a medal. Relative close with things or rich, like the river which flows through his city is very clean. Relative close with position or roles, like the artist whose work is exhibited is famous. And relative clause with additional information or non-defining, the CEO who founded the company gave a speech. That was our material. More and less, please forgive. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.